She is.
Here is the ultimate endorsement from 14-year-old and very sophisticated Perry Rubin. Dad, Alexis Bledel is way too cool to be on your show. She was like, that's not possible. There's no way she's doing it. We loved her on Gilmore Girls and then Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and now a really clever movie with a big heart called Postgrad. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
Okay, here's the thing that came to mind when I was thrilled and you were coming. We never, ever read about you or hear about you. We hear about the work that you do.
Oh, good.
But nothing else. And I always think that's kind of a deliberate choice.
I mean, I think so. I don't naturally kind of put myself out there, so I guess it's a deliberate choice.
But I think that also could, in a way, sort of serve like a lesson to people who are like always complaining after putting themselves out there.
Yeah, you know? I think it's just a temperament. I mean, I think some people sort of feed off of attention more than others. I'm definitely an introvert, so I can see how people would get themselves in that situation just being more extroverted. So.
Well, that's an introvert, but 10 cameras here. And movies. Is that a conflict when you do these things?
No, I seem to get used to this. I seem to get more and more comfortable with it, so it's not bad. Somehow the camera being there makes it okay. I don't know.
I have to ask you a question before I do. I know I'm going to have to hand in my man card, but I really liked the Gilmore Girls. But the particular thing I liked about it was there was this pace of banter you and your mom had on that. Did that happen by accident, or was that somebody directed you into that? Because it just kind of was boom, 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 boom,
No, they definitely wanted that. The creator of the show, Amy Sherman Palladino, definitely wanted a quick banter, like a 40s style banter between the two women, and I think they wanted that so that it would really seem like they were close friends, and they just kind of had great lines back and forth. But luckily Lauren and I just kind of clicked pretty quickly, pretty early on, so that helped a lot.
Now to the new movie Postgrad, which is very, very clever, but I think big-hearted as well. You tell me you clearly have friends who aren't in the business,
yes,
who probably are literally going through this.
I've talked to so many people, especially recently, who are going through this very situation, and it's funny because some people are like, oh, that's my life, I don't think I can watch that, and then some people are like, it looks, just like my life, I really want to see it. So I think, it just depends on what kind of day you're having, whether you're going to find this funny, but it really, the comedy of the movie really doesn't come from her struggle to find a job. It really comes from having to move back in with her family and her family just being a group of eccentrics who drive her completely insane. So
that sounds like everybody's family.
Yeah.
The dilemma of a boomerang life, and there is romance too. Watch this clip from Postgrad.
Yes.
The bottom line is, what I lack in experience, I make up for in vision. And what I don't know, I make up for with passion. I'm driven, full of ideas, I'm upbeat. Most importantly, I'm incredibly enthusiastic about the work your company is doing.
Really? Like what?
That's the question that always gets.
Who hasn't bluffed that before? You've had very well-deserved good luck. You work all the time. But do you ever feel like, just because, the economy's weird that...
Well, we had the actors' strike, so for a while there was, it was kind of slow, and it was okay for me because I was just coming off of Gilmore Girls, and I just kind of wanted to take some time off anyway. But that was a strange time in the business for everyone, I think, because it just kind of slowed down to a halt after the writer's strike and the directors and everything. So it's really great that that's kind of over, even though we have the economy the way it is now. But
we were talking about Lauren Graham, your co-star from Gilmore Girls, who's on Broadway in Guys and Dolls.
Yeah.
And you're saying you saw it and how phenomenal that was.
It was amazing. She just sang and danced just so beautifully, and blew me away.
Would you ever want to do something like that?
I mean, I would love to. I might have to work up to that. I don't know if I have it in me right now.
You
but
can do it.
God, it would be fun, yeah.
The reluctant superstar, Alexis Bledel. Here we go. Postgrad opens, I'm going to see it right here, this Friday. Oh, my gosh.
This Friday.
This Friday, good. Well, good luck. Nice to see you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
Really a delight to meet you. Take care, Alexis.
Nice to meet you guys.
All right, avoid the freshman 15 coming.